Hey, what's up? This is DJ. Welcome back to the Grand Channel. If you've been rocking for me for a while, this is your first time, welcome to the Grand Channel. Please like, subscribe, comment. So today, what I'll be talking about is the brakes. So my brake wear sensor in the car came on, as you can see, and it ate the top part of my rotors basically, and the rest of the rotors is fine. So I went ahead and bought. So I was just hoping that it would be just the brake pads I would have to replace, but because of that one rotor is out, I might as well have replaced the whole thing. So this is what we're gonna do, and this is the before. I'm not gonna do my brakes. I'm not that handy yet. I'll get there one day, guys. So I, maybe do a video or something like that on it. But I'm gonna just show you the before and after. But in the meantime, let me go ahead and tell you what I did. So I bought the pads. When I bought the pads, I was like, let me go original equipment, O.E M. So I bought the pads from Lexus. But then I'm like, I want some better, rotors. I know these are still, I haven't been driving this car for at least like 3 or 4 days. So I was like, let me go ahead and get some upgraded, brake rotors. So I got me some nice ones. I'll show y'all what that looked like. And then at the end of it, I'll show y'all everything that I did with the brakes, all right? So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But believe it or not, Lexus pads are made by Acrobono. So, like, it basically go Acrobonos and then it goes into your Brembo brakes. Basically, it's just how that works. I have a lot of German cars like the Mercedes-Benz. I even think BMW uses Acrobonos or Akibronos, whatever it's called. But I never knew that Lexus uses those for this particular car. That is really cool. All right, can't wait to update y'all. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that's what it's going to look like. So you're going to see that red triangle with the brake wear sensor. So I believe that the passenger side, front and rear, so that's only 2 sensors you have to buy, front and rear for the brake wear sensor, right? Then once that hits, so I mean, technically, I don't know when the brakes was done last. I don't know when the last time the brakes was done, but it technically only lasted about 4 to 5 months at this time. Same thing with like my windshield wiper blades that I just recently replaced. So we'll see how long with the upgraded rotors and the factory brakes, last. Now, with that also being said, like, I bought the whole entire kit, and so the kit came with carbon ceramic or something like that, carbon fiber, carbon ceramic brake pads. But I was like, let me try the original, manufacturer's equipment to see if they will perform better and stuff like that, just to, give them a test. And then also, that's where if these brakes get ate into too fast or too quick, I already have emergency brakes technically, which would just be throwing those pads on right away, and then see how long they last. And if not, then go ahead and go over back to the original, what I'm saying, just to see if the original, the O.E.M. brake pads, which is really Acrobonos, see how they do with the new upgraded rotors and stuff of that nature. And I'll tell you the process and stuff like that, but this is just the intro. I'm just telling you, what we about to get done, which is the brakes. And then I'm gonna do a whole entire video in a sense. It's not gonna be too long, maybe 5 minutes, 6 minutes, something like that. But I'm gonna just keep y'all, like, I'm gonna show you the before, after, and tell you, what I did, and give you all the part numbers and stuff like that in the description, all right? So, talk to y'all soon, but that's what y'all see. Peace. All right, for the brakes, you're gonna need this, the shim kit, and the shim kit. So the way it works is, they was telling me that really I don't need the shims per se, but I don't know when the last time these brakes was done, if they got done and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to do brand new hardware for everything. Now, I believe this is for the front and these are the rear. Let's double check. Yeah, so I was right. So this is for the back, the rear, and this is for the front. And as you can see, the front, see if I can get it here. But yeah, these are the rear. The rear are smaller than the front. So the front has bigger brakes. And I think I can show you, but I believe, I forgot where I seen it. I'm about to show you now. These are Acrobrono's brake pads. Yep. So check it out. Let me show you. So the brake pads in the rear especially are made by Acrobrono, which is like I was telling you earlier about. So very, very, very good O.E.M brake pads. The fronts, I guess they shouldn't use another company for the fronts, but just in case, it looked like it might be Advix. Let me see if we could get that. It looked like it might be Advix. So, but all right. So once again, real quick, those are the front. Those are the rear. These are the shims for the rear, and these are the and these are the shims for the front. Also got the brake kit, got the whole brake kit, which I'm about to show you now. So hang on. So I got the whole entire brake and rotor kit from Amazon. I think, and what it includes the left and right front, left and right rear rotors and brakes and the brake pad sensors. Okay, I got that from Amazon, and then also I got these two things from Amazon. These are the brake pad sensors, and I got these because I think they're more reliable, a little bit more stronger, a little bit made a little bit better by the reviews and the different stuff that I've seen on the internet. Now with that being said, the Lexus ones, so I got everything else from Lexus. So I'm gonna use the O.E.M brake pads and shims, and then I'm gonna use the rotors that came in this whole brake kit. All right. Now with that being said, the reason why I didn't go with Lexus brake wear sensors is because they're meant to be destroyed. You know what I mean? Like they're absolutely meant. Once you wear the brakes out, they're meant to trigger a sensor, trip the wire, which then triggers the sensor, which then causes that red triangle to pop up on your thing. So why should I spend $108 or $123 for those brake wear sensors just for them to brake? Like they're literally designed and meant to brake. So I didn't spend that much. And I'm gonna link these to Amazon. I'm gonna link these to where I got this from Amazon, which is the brake wear sensors, just so you know. And it wasn't expensive. I think there was no more than like $10 or $12, something like that. But once again, I'm gonna leave the price in the description below. But I was just like, there's no point in me spending $110 to $23 for brake pads, for a brake wear sensor, just for it to get destroyed. It's just wasted money at that time. But everything else I got from Lexus and Amazon. All right, guys. You only need this right here. I made a mistake and bought both, thinking that I had to buy two. It was a little small description in the error. So I'm gonna return these brake pads because I basically bought super extras, and which you don't need. So when you buy brake pads, only thing you need is one, and it comes for the both passenger and rear. I mean, left and right driver, and then left and right rear. Okay, so front, rear. All right, now. So the all-in-one kit came with ceramic pads. So I didn't want to use this ceramic pad. I want to go O.E.M and see how well they did, and then see how that goes. If that breaks fast or whatever, brake fade fast, then I'm gonna try these ceramics and choose between ceramic or the O.E.M brake pads. Yeah, just got the brakes done. Took it to a shop because I don't know how to do brakes, but cross drilled and slotted with the ventilated. As you can see there, let me turn on the light. Yeah, boy. So I just found out something interesting, is that for the front brake pads, it's called Academics, and Academics is a Japan company. It comes out of the Japan, and I was like, wow, okay. So they use academics for the O.E.M in front, and then for the rear, they use the Acabronos for the rear. And I was like, wow, okay. I thought, I thought that was a little unique that they mismatch like that, but I guess it makes sense and everything, as long as the pads are the same material and everything else. So yeah, man. Now I'm about to go ahead and do the break-in period, so the rotors won't warp and stuff of that nature. They say the break-in period, basically the way you do that is 60 miles, then get down to 10 and do that 10 times. And it's raining out here, so I'm most definitely going to do it just to make it extra hot. And then I'm going to go from 40 to 10. I'm going to do that 5 times, and then they want you to drive on it. Then they want you to drive on it at that time. So yeah, looking forward to this. Peace. They want you to drive on it for like 5 minutes, something like that. Nothing major, but yep, that's it. All right, so this is just me showing y'all showing me doing my little brake test. I mean, not my brake test, but my brake fade in test. Make sure that I eat into these brakes like I'm supposed to break in your brakes. And you're not supposed to come to a complete stop at all. You're supposed to just keep your car rolling. Just let them heat up. And then get on them kind of hard. And I got to do this like 10 times. So, hear that V8 roar. Woo! Yeah, you could feel this too. And I gotta wait to let that person go a little bit, and I could go ahead and do my thing. But yep, doing this 10 times, guys. So I did the break-in procedure, and now I'm basically done. I'm on the cool down stage of riding for about 6 minutes, 6 to 5 minutes, and then you could go ahead and brake like you normally would. So I did, and what I considered 1 lap is doing this whole circle, which I'm about to show you 1 time. That'd be 1, and I was doing I did 11 circles of 0 to 60. I mean 60 to basically 10 miles per hour. And then I turned around and did basically anytime I hit 40, I did 6 laps, excuse me. I did 6 laps of anytime I did 40 to 0 right here in this circle. And I just kept doing it. Then I drove around the same circle for 6 minutes total for the brakes to cool off. I mean, for the rotors and the brakes to cool off and stuff. So this is it for the procedure for the break-in. Thank you so much. Now what I'm about to do is, when I get down here at the bottom of this, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the car off and turn it over and see how the rotors look. I can't see the brakes because it's under, you know, the caliper shield, but we can at least see what the rotors look like and see if they're, you know, how the embedding process or the break-in process went. All right, so this is what the front looks like once you break it in. You most definitely can see, well, not now, but when I first did it, you can most definitely see the smoke, and you can most definitely smell it. But that's what they look like after it's been broken in. Yeah, like right now, like the rear right, I can still smell. And you can feel the heat from the, and smell it. You can feel the heat and smell from the front right. But yeah, that's it, man.
Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.